morning, welcome to Motormouth. 30 seconds before we go live on national television, I get something in my eye.
Hi, is this your first time on Motormouth?
Wilby.
Well, it is now. Look, come and sign the visitor's book and, there you go. Oh, listen, is this the case full of all the magic tricks?
Please, leave
Oh,
the
I
case
know,
alone.
magic circle. You don't want me to look inside there, do you?
Talking about magic for I've come about this.
Oh, you're a postman. Nice uniform.
I'm not a postman, I'm a solicitor. I'm looking for a Miss J. Nichols, who I believe works here.
Yeah, you believe right. Well, I'll see if I can find her. Hang on. Oh. You're the magician. Come on in.
That's me.
Love that raccoon routine. I'll be with you in a minute, okay? Mr. Wannabe.
That's not my name.
Oh, whatever.
Wilby.
The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera.
Johnson happened to my face.
dear,
Can you take those, please, Juliet?
Yes.
Now, is Mr. Wardley here?
Oh, yes, apparently. Mr. Wardley, Andy Crane.
No, this is not Mr. Wardley, that's Mr. Williamson.
Mr. Williamson, Andy Crane.
Listen, there's somebody to receive you in reception.
Oh, that'll be Mr. Wardley.
That'll be Mr. Wardley.
You see Mr. Williamson up to the dressing rooms, and I'll see to Mr. Wardley.
Yeah, not Wardley, Wilby.
Wardley will be what?
No, Wilby's here. Wardley will be here in a minute.
Oh, will he?
No, John, I think.
So that's awful, Terry. If we've not raised an extra £500 by tomorrow morning, the animal hospital...
Yeah,
is
closed
gonna
down. Got to close down, so we've got to raise that money.
Right, well, perhaps if I did a sponsored swim.
Good idea.
Or sponsored...
A run. Sponsored run.
Terry!
Hello, mate.
Terry, my
How are you?
old mate, how are you? How's business?
How's business?
Business good?
okay?
Yes,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Well, I was wondering, if you just wanted to offload a bit of excess cash into a non-returnable investment
yeah,
fund.
yeah.
I've got a very good
Yeah,
course.
all right, mate. Yeah.
Terry.
What do you think about it?
I'll
Yeah,
see you
I'll have a
later
think
on.
about it.
Oh, thanks, Terry.
Ta-da.
Thanks.
See.
Millie, I couldn't help seeing you a couple of weeks ago with one of those little blue post office books, and it had lots of little rubber stamps on
Max.
the deposit section. Yes.
Do you want to borrow some money?
Yes, I do.
Well, I'm sorry. Any spare cash I've got at the moment is going to help this animal hospital. It's going to be closed down.
Millie, Terry's just told me I think it's awful.
Terrible.
Any spare cash I have's going that way too.
Good for you, Juliet. I think
Excuse
that's a
me,
really
can I
good
just put things in perspective for a minute? Now, what is more important, people or animals?
Well, Max,
Exactly.
Max,
And I have a very good cause. It's, you know, it's help the aged. And there's this old lady I know, and it's coming up to her 60th birthday.
Your mother?
Well, it is my mother, as a matter of fact, Juliet. But the thing is, Maud has bought this very expensive ewer, and I've got to come up with half the money I was...
You should have saved, Max, not squandered.
Excuse me, Miss Nichols?
Yes?
Wilby.
What will be?
My name, Wilby.
Your name will be what?
No. My name is Mr. Wilby.
So sorry. I will be with you in a minute. I will be...
Who is that man?
I don't know. I didn't catch his name.
And so, you are Miss Nichols.
Miss J. Nichols, that's correct.
Miss Julieta Fatima Rosario dos Santos de Almeida Nichols?
Who?
Yeah, well, I think you've got a talent for this.
Very funny.
How's the sponsorship going?
Well, not very well. Have you got any ideas?
Oh, you know that dude in the suit?
Juliet's friend.
Yeah, well, I think he's got a wad of money in a case, so get him to sponsor you.
Right.
Mr. Wardley.
Oh, you're right, Andy. No, could you just sponsor me, please? Sponsored it for the wildlife hospital, Andy. Oh, thanks very much.
We have to raise £500.
Thanks, Andy.
Really?
Thanks a lot.
Sure I am with this?
Cheers,
Yes. Thanks, Andy.
To me. Back.
Please.
Oh, Max. Can you sponsor me? You know, sponsored Nick Wildlife Hospital and all that.
Certainly not. I'm sick of hearing about animals. All day I've heard nothing about animals. And I'm telling you one thing. That Terry, Terry Wogan is obsessed with animals. Did you know that? I did.
I'm terribly sorry you've had a wasted journey, Mr. Wilby, but I'm not the Juliet in question.
It's amazing, though. You fit the description down to the last detail.
So it seems. How astonishing to find out I have a sister.
Must be
and a twin.
Bit of a shock.
Well, it was a very, very nice shock.
Well, time marches on. I must continue the search.
Right.
I have rather a long journey ahead of me. I wonder if I could just...
Wash your hands?
Yes.
Through the double doors, down the corridor, first turning on the left.
Thank you so much.
Do you mind? We drive on the left in this country. Oh, who is that?
Oh, Max, that's Mr. Wilby, his solicitor. Tea?
Yes, please, with skim milk. What did he want?
Max, he wanted to tell me that I have a twin sister.
You're joking.
No.
But that's extraordinary.
I know.
Why haven't you met her?
Well, apparently there was an accident. We were separated at birth. She went to live in Portugal and was brought up there, and I came here.
Oh. Well, why are you only finding out about all this now?
Well, apparently some old aunt has recently died and left her inheritance to
This
Juliet.
calls for a biscuit.
Well, that's my twin. Anyway, he's been looking for her everywhere. He's even put adverts in the international press, but she hasn't come forward. He has to find her before midday today.
Yeah, and what happens if he doesn't find her?
Well, apparently, the money reverts to the estate.
And how much money is involved exactly?
Oh, I didn't ask.
Oh, Juliet,
Max,
how
I
can
don't
you...
care about the money. It's just so exciting that I have a twin. Oh, I wonder if we'll ever meet.
Yeah, I'll get it. And you are?
John Wardley.
Ah, yes, John Wardley. We've been expecting you. Do come in. Would you like to sign our visitor's book? There you are.
So,
Then you are a British
if you
citizen,
do
aren't
find Julietta...
I'll certainly put her in touch with you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wilby. Have a safe... Oh, don't forget the inheritance.
How much exactly is involved in this inheritance?
None
Mr.
of your business, Maxwell. Goodbye, Mr. Wilby.
Mr. Wardley.
Mr. Wardley.
Hello. Mr. Wilby. Mr. Wilby. Mr. Wilby. Sorry to drag you back. Do you think it's possible that I could just have a look in your briefcase?
No, I'm afraid...
Open that case!
Thank you.
In, right, round.
Knit till it hurts.
You've just made me drop a stitch. Is that funny bloke still in the lounge with Max?
Yeah, I'll get him to sign up in a minute. Listen, we've got to be scientific about this, okay? Right. Is this your sponsor sheet?
Yeah.
Don't stop.
Oh.
Okay, according to this, you've knitted about £6.73's worth, and you've only got 531 meters. You'll never do it.
Paul, it'd help if you got me a few more sponsors. I've also been scientific about this, and I've worked out that many sponsors short a scarf. Hi.
I found them.
Feeling rich?
Sponsored knit. If you could just fill that in.
Yeah.
Yes, I like bath buns, except I find they give me a little lump.
Oh, yes, I must introduce you to our vicar. But really, you must agree that it is the most extraordinary coincidence that I actually know this woman, Juliette Almeida Kingshead Nichols.
It's quite amazing when you consider that the last time she was known, she was living in Portugal.
Ah, yes, well, in fact, that's where I met her, in Portugal, on a skiing trip.
Skiing in Portugal?
Water skiing in Portugal.
Oh.
Yes, and she now lives here in Maidstone.
Really?
Yes, indeed. And in fact, I've just telephoned her, and she will be here any minute.
Really?
Max, I don't know how... Mr. Wilby, please don't
Finny,
listen to him.
no,
He's completely mad.
Oh, really?
Right, it's just through here, guys. Okay.
Right.
Come on,
Oh,
you'll have to be
excuse me, I'm
quick
most
because
terribly sorry.
you'll have to be quick because you're on it. Excuse me. Just, if you keep, excuse me. I'm sorry. Could you just hold the end of this, please?
No, I'm sorry,
No,
I've
this is extremely important. You see, we need to stretch it because we need to raise some money for the creatures.
All
Okay?
right, yes,
So if we give it a good
well.
stretch, you see, I'll be able to raise money. That's it.
Yes.
That's it. Keep going. Keep going. Yes.
yes.
Now, big one. 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Oh, Mr. Wilby, glad I caught you. Listen, could you just sponsor us? I mean, any amount. It doesn't matter how small. Oh, well, I'll fill in the amount myself. Great. Thanks a lot.
You see, if you...
You're not Mr. Wilby. Benji the bunny says it's time to wake up, Mr. Wilby.
Paul, we are in big time trouble. First of all, this gentleman comes into the building and then we knock him out.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said except for the we part. You knocked him out.
Okay. But you forced him to sign a sponsor form while under the influence of a big bang on the head. Well, that's not right, is it?
Well, rub it in, why don't you?
Got to find her. Legal proceedings. I'm a solicitor.
Oh, yeah, he's a solicitor.
He's a solicitor?
Millie, we could be in very deep trouble here, so the important thing is to stay calm. We've got to get him under that shower.
Shower.
Hola. ¿Cómo está? Yo soy Julietta Nichols.
Bam, 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 Maria, te quiero, hi.
Max, I don't sound in the least bit Portuguese.
Don't worry, nobody knows what a Portuguese accent sounds like.
And I look ridiculous.
Everyone in Portugal looks ridiculous.
Max, I will not do it.
Juliet. Millie is knitting her fingers to the bone for those poor little animals, and I went to a lot of trouble to get that poncho, I can tell you.
As far as I remember, Max, knitting isn't illegal. Dressing up and impersonating somebody for financial gain is.
All right, fine. We'll just leave it. All the animals will die. They'll be destroyed. It'll be on your conscience. That's
Max,
fine.
all right. Just find Wilby and get the whole thing over and done with as quickly as possible.
Right, we'll get into the cubicle and sort yourself out, and I'll keep a lookout.
Oh, Max, I don't know which bit goes where.
It's a poncho. Wrap it, woman. Wrap it.
Help me.
This way. Paul, if Juliet comes in here and finds us with a half-naked man...
Well, we can't put him in the shower with his clothes on, can we?
Who's there?
Millie, it's only me.
I thought I heard Paul's voice.
No, it's just me. I'm just a bit sweaty. I'm having a shower.
Come on. Quick, now.
She's behind the door.
She's behind the door. Sorry, is there someone in the shower?
Yes, Max, it's just me.
Yeah, she's in the shower, definitely.
Jolly boating weather.
Come on, I'm in a bit of a rush.
Which way do we go?
Look, you just push, I'll steer.
Hold on. Oh. What's going on?
Well, Robert's just doing this for me, you know. I'm getting him to shift a bit of stuff.
You can't do that. You can't have the guests doing the work while you're sitting around doing nothing.
Neil, this is not my job, as a matter of fact. Paul and Millie should be doing this. Are you casting aspersions on my efficacy?
I am not casting anything. Just a little bit more respect for the guests wouldn't go amiss. Thank you. Come on.
La-di-da, Neil Buchanan. Juliet!
Okay, bring him in. Hurry up.
Paul, this is not a game. What are we going to do?
Oh, try this on him.
I've got a much better idea. Why don't you try that on him?
Yeah, okay, all right. You just keep watch.
Right.
Well, he isn't here. Wilby isn't here, so we can't go through with it.
Now, hang on a minute. It's just as well he's not here because it gives us a lot more time to practice.
Max, when we do find him, I'm going to have to give him proof of Juliette's identity, and I don't have it, do I?
Juliet, all you have to do is change 2 tiny letters on your birth certificate and hey, presto.
I do not have my birth certificate here, hey, presto.
You lie. You know fine well we are all required. It is a requirement that we keep our birth certificates in reception
In the staff file.
OK, ready for action. What do we do next?
Is it tea time yet, Nanny?
Oh, no, he's coming round. Get him up to the dressing room, okay? Hide him. I'll go and dry his suit. Millie? Millie, the suit!
Max, please don't do this, please. I really don't want
Here
to
it
do
is.
this.
Lovely. Juliet Nichols.
Do you realise, Max, that forging government documents is illegal? You could go to prison!
Juliet, if we don't do this, how am I going to get the money to buy my mother's birth?
I knew it. I knew your mother was behind this, you unscrupulous opportunist. That is it.
No, Juliet, hang on. Just one tiny minute.
Max,
I know, shush, just be quiet and listen to me. Sit down. Look, I know I said mother. Now, that was a mistake. What I really meant to say was the poor little furry creatures, the furry creatures to which I am absolutely committed, right? Because we want to save them. Now, if there was any money left over, surely my mother's... Juliet, no, don't sulk. I hate when you sulk. You can't... Look, no, not another word. You're sitting down and you're going to do as I say. Now, where is that? There it is. Now, just fill it in. Here's a pen. Please just get on with it. Now, while you're doing that, I will go and get Mr. Wilby, OK? You happy? Good. Oh, blimey, honestly. And don't... I'll get you... Concentrate on what you're doing. Yes.
Bom dia. Eu sou Juliette Fátima Rosário dos Santos de Almeida Nichols. I come for inheritance, percebes? Ah!
Oh, no garlic today, Mrs. Thank you very much. No, Oh, I say, I'm terribly sorry, madam. Could you... Oh, she's going to ruin everything. Juliet, she's... Oh, hello? Could you go away? This is private property. Don't lie there. Oh, no, I think I've killed somebody. I'm too young to go to prison. Juliet, you've got to help me. Juliet, don't just lie there. Come on.
Max, I saw her.
No, you didn't. You didn't see it. No,
My
no.
sister, let me see
She's
her.
just... You've got a common face. You always see...
Juliette!
Anyone I know? Juliet!
It's no good, Paul. I'm not coming out.
Think of the little animals.
Paul, I know it's all in a good cause and I'd love to help. But my sister saw me and I saw her. She will report me to Wilby for illegally impersonating her and I'll go to prison.
Yes, but look, all we have to do is keep them apart until you sign the paper, and then we'll be in clover.
I'm not coming out and that's final. Come on, that's it. Come on, that's it.
Good, great.
Putting it in the lounge is the most stupid idea you've ever had.
Yeah, we have to keep up appearances, you see.
Keep up appearances.
All right.
Come with me. Yes, it's just this way.
Millie? Yeah. Who's that man? He's from the army.
And Navy.
Shop. Gabby, and he's here to help.
Oh, he's here to help me. Well, if you can, thank you. If you can help me and to get that into this. Millie, let go of the man. Millie, let go of the man. Can we get this?
Sorry, right.
Come on, man. It's this way, the studio.
Poop, poop.
Importante.
Remarkable.
Senor Wilby.
Look, Wilby's indisposed, dear. He can't see you.
Is she okay?
I don't know if she's okay. I'm not a doctor.
Wilby's on his way to the lounge, but Juliet won't come out of the bathroom. Are you sure that she's up to this?
Of course she's up to this. I trained her myself. Now, you haven't spilled the beans to Millie, I hope.
No, of course not.
Senor Wilby, importante. Senor
Hello?
Wilby, my money. Money.
She's having the vapors. Look. Hey, put her in the cupboard. Right, put her in the cupboard and I will try to get Juliet.
Senor, muito importante. My sister from America. She is here. I see her in studio.
Hold your
she
horses.
Take my money.
You've got a sister from America?
Si, senor.
And you've seen her in the building?
Si, senor, si.
How many sisters do you have?
Solo one.
Oh, you don't know about,
¿Qué?
Nothing? Why don't you just step into my office and we'll discuss
Si,
this?
senora, muito
Yes.
obrigada.
Thank
Muito
you so
obrigada,
much.
muito obrigada.
Max? Wait a minute. Look, if you've only got one... If you've only got... No, don't come out of the office. Yes, stay in there, have a drink.
Paul, I need to speak to you about Mr. Wallaby.
Yeah, right.
Now, there's been a bit of a, it's not a big thing. It's not a big thing. It's a small thing.
Millie!
She's fine.
Millie, what's the matter with Juliet?
Oh, just having one of her turns. Is that suit finished?
Yes, it's finished, Paul, but the
Yes.
thing is, you see...
No, it must have creases
the
in
thing-
it. Must
the
have
thing-
creases. Thank
No,
you so
Paul,
much.
you don't
Yes, come back.
understand.
Right.
Paul, Juliet, she's got away from me and she's looking everywhere from Wilby and she's going to confess.
I hope she doesn't meet her sister.
How can she meet her sister? You've just locked her sister in the cupboard.
Apparently, she's got another sister from America.
This is
Here in
no
the
time for
building.
jokes. Don't be so stupid.
My sister from America, you find her, you send her home.
Yes, thank
Obrigada,
you.
obrigada.
You see, there's an American sister, a Portuguese sister, and Juliet. They're all in the building.
Triplets. Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, look, she's in there. That's the Portuguese in the cupboard, so we can now go and find Juliet.
Mr. Wilby, right,
Juliet,
that's
look,
it.
we've got
You
to-
can't
put that
make me
down.
do anything.
Don't
You
let me
cannot.
do that. No. Thank you very much. Hey, Juliet! Juliet, open the door!
She's locked it. All right, I will get a chisel and a hammer. We'll take the door off its hinges.
No need. Look, blow lamp.
It doesn't work.
Around the
It's
window.
just a prop.
What are we doing? There's a door over there.
Senor, you go back to America. You can't have my money. Importante.
Excuse me, dear, could I
My
trouble
American sister, she's in the office. She's in here.
Good.
She's
Have
in
a
the
lovely family
she's in the-
reunion.
No,
Goodbye.
No, senor,
Yes, just
no.
keep quiet. Right. So, the Portuguese sister is in here. The American sister... How did the American sister get in there?
I don't know. Maybe the Portuguese sister tried.
I don't care how she got in there. She's in there now.
Right.
So the Portuguese sister...
Look, I don't think they're getting on very well
I
together.
don't care.
You better...
Hey, there's a live show going in here. Do you mind giving the... Wait,
Oh, no.
get
Hey,
back.
lady, come back here.
Paul, you make sure that the Portuguese... I'll find the Portuguese. You make sure the American doesn't get out of that cupboard.
Right.
Well, honey, you took your time. Jolene Rose, Jimmy Sue, Apple Blossom Nichols. I've come to claim my inheritance. Who are you?
Millie Bates.
3, 4.
Right, so there are 3 sisters.
Well, honey, you're not as dumb as you look. 3, tragically separated at birth. One went to America, that's little me. The other went to Portugal, and the other came to little old England. You seen either of those 2, honey?
Well, I've definitely not seen anybody from Portugal, but...
Well, yes.
I've definitely not seen anybody from England either.
Well, that's just fine, Millie, honey. Because if either of those 2 try to come between me and my money, they might just find themselves having to brush this little old hat pin here.
Right, so this inheritance money, it's definitely all yours then?
Why, fiddle-de-dee, Millie, honey, of course not. It's Juliet from little old Portugal. But she's a mealy-mouthed ninny, and I hate her. Where's Mr. Wilby?
Well, he was here early on. I think he's probably
I'll
popped
just
up.
take a look around.
No, I don't think that's a good idea if I were you, because lots of corridors, you'll get yourself lost. Why don't you sit yourself down, have a bun, and I'll go and find him for you.
Millie, honey.
Yeah?
You find him fast, you hear?
Yeah.
Paul,
Look,
let me out.
you can't fool me, whatever your name is, with that phony English accent. I know you're American.
It's me. It's me, Juliet.
No, Juliet doesn't say your A's like that.
Paul. Oh.
Miss? Miss, are you all right?
Paul, what are you doing to the cupboard?
Just structurally reinforcing it.
Right, you've not seen a Portuguese woman wandering about backstage that looks just like Juliet, have you?
No.
Good, right.
Have you finished that suit?
I'm just on my way.
Great, okay, just make sure it's all cleaned and pressed. Thank you.
Paul, the Portuguese woman, she's escaped and she's herring around the studio looking for Wilby. Come and help me round her up, quick.
Okay, I've just got to secure this cupboard.
How much more secure can it be? It looks like the Alamo.
One more nail.
Just go and on, Julian, get back into the lounge. Go on, I'll be with you in a minute. Stupid woman. What can I do?
Signora, look, be quiet, look, we're going to show on, Please, Millie, do something, please.
Shut up!
Right, Millie, tell me, who is this weird old geezer and what's this woman doing impersonating Juliet?
Yeah, well, it's a very long story, Stephen. I'll tell you later over a cup of tea. All right?
Right, thanks.
All right, see you later.
Signorina.
I want a word with you. And as for you, why don't you put your clothes on?
Oh!
Right, come on. Toilet, come on.
No. Yes, I did. Look, get Rambo here into the props room and change into a suit, and I'll try to get her off Millie.
Naughty, Mr. Wilby.
Millie, now there's an escaped lunatic and she's got a white knack on, and I just
Max!
needed the police.
I've sussed out this little game, and I know all about Juliet and her inheritance. Thank you. Bye. Now, Juliet, this isn't like you. I don't know who's put you up to it. Probably Max, because I know he needs some money for this German plant pot for his mother. But impersonating a Portuguese woman is not going to get your hands on that inheritance. You look stupid, you sound stupid, and nobody is going to believe you. So let's just forget it, shall we?
Sim. Que?
So, am I a bank manager then?
No, you're a solicitor. You came with a letter.
Don't explain everything to him now, wasting time. You take him into the lounge and I will try to find Juliet. She's got to be somewhere!
Okay, now come on. You just sit right down there. I'm going to bring somebody in here and...
One, the Wilby, honey.
How'd you get out of the plumber? Never mind. I'm just showing the plumber around. Good morning. Come back here.
Oh. Mr. Wilby, you come out of there. I know you're in there now.
Fine,
Mr. Wilby.
No, come back here. Next, the American one's in the lounge.
Well, the Portuguese is still in the loo with Millie.
Well, where's Juliet?
Let me out! Let me out!
Juliet's in the cupboard. How did she get in the cupboard?
Juliet,
I don't care how she got in the cupboard. Where's Wilby?
He's escaped.
Oh, yes, he has.
You see, madam, the thing is, I was expecting to find a Portuguese lady and you appear to be... Ah!
I hope she's going to be all right in there, because that American one said she was going to brush her with a pin.
She's all mouth and no trousers, that American.
They'll be okay, because Wilby's in there. He'll keep them calm.
Mr. Wilby will sort.
Eu tenho nada. Nada, percebes? I've lost everything. Eu vou para Lisboa. Adeus.
Adios, amigo.
So she hasn't got the money. She hasn't got the money.
No, she's a peasant woman, and money would just spoil her. Let's face it.
What
Right.
would you do with 50,000 quid?
What would I do with 50,000 quid? I'd give a lot to charity.
Oh, boring, Millie.
What do
You've
you
got to
mean,
keep
but-
some for yourself.
All right, well, I'd keep...
I have lost everything.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Tomorrow is another day.
Oh, good heavens.
She's seen Gone with the Wind as well.
You see, I knew she was trouble when she knocked at the door.
Yeah?
Apparently she's called Toffee Apple something.
Well, what'd she say to you?
Well, she said she was called Toffee Apple, Treacle
She
something
didn't
or
say,
other.
she said Jimmy Sue.
Jimmy Sue,
Don't be stupid.
Jimmy Sue, Jolie, and I
The
just
whole
said...
point is that although there were three of you, because you were the only one who could produce the birth certificate, so you get all the money.
I get all the money.
Ah, well, anyway, I must get back to the office.
I'll show you out, Mr. Wilby, this way.
Juliet, maybe we should hang on to that for you before you go into reception.
Take good care of it, Paul.
Yeah, we'll do.
This way.
Get it open!
Oh, sweet.
Oh, wow! Right, now, we can give a bit of this to Terry for the wildlife sanctuary,
lot
the
of it.
hospital. All right, a lot of it, a bit of it to Terry, and then we can give a bit...
So, I can assure you indeed that you do get all the money, just so long as there doesn't turn out to be a fourth sister.
Juliana Vichninovska, Olga Nichols. I come to claim my inheritance, da?